Hey guys, Jamgear here. Today I'll be reacting to Lily Phelps takes 50 randoms in the back door by Chelsea Adonis. Now, I'm gonna keep it straightforward here. I've seen a couple of different clips of different females doing this. I don't believe they're real. I truly do not believe this is real because there's no way you're putting this out there and for what? OF content? To do stuff? Is this necessary? Is getting a job, even working at McDonald's, that hard that you have to come on the net do stuff like this? No, I don't know nothing about her. This is not a name that I recognize. And 50 persons is bad enough as it is. So let's see what Chelsea Adonis has to say about this because honestly, no.
All these guys are going in our back door today.
I don't believe that. I refuse to believe it. That's not something to be proud of.
Tell me I did not just see that.
Alright, so boom, I returned back to the internet after a week and a half and I asked my lovely comment section to inform me what are some things that transpired in the 10 days of my absence. And y'all had the audacity, temerity, unmitigated goal to inform me that this harlot Lily Phillips, who I believed I retired talking about, decided to go and take 50 random nincompoops up the poop chute with a friend, so much so to where y'all sent me this video.
These are all the guys. Come on down with us. A very, very long line. Following us. It doesn't stop. Oh my god.
Like, yo, how you even know these? First of all, why for going into the back door? Why? No, the vagina is right here. No, first of all. Second of all, if you know said she had 50 dudes in one time, why on God's green earth would you want to be? Bro, you don't even know if it's but it can't be properly cleaned. I'm sorry. I don't understand you foreigners. It don't make sense to me. I'm just outright nasty. Jesus.
Oh my god. Yeah. This is the big here. Wow. I'm so excited.
What's wrong with you? What's wrong with y'all? You niggas are crazy!
I was legit just beginning to forget about this harlot. If you was to mention her name in about 5 months, I probably would look at you incredibly bewildered, flummoxed, flabbergasted as to who it is that you're referencing. But instead, now it's fresh in my mind again. And you know what made this even worse? Not just because they decided to go into the back door, which is an higher increased risk of possibly contracting an STD. It's the mere fact that you had some of the individuals in this 50 with their faces completely exposed, and to make matters worse, these motherfuckers was smiling with glee at the opportunity to be a part of this cock carousel. What's the matter with y'all motherfuckers?
I don't understand it.
Ready? Yeah, I'll get it.
Really? I keep seeing this don't make no sense to me. 50.
When I seen this shit, I wanted to beat this dude up, but I know if my fist connected, I'd mess around and contracted the disease. Man's waving the motherfucking white paper like Charlie Bucket when he got his goddamn gold ticket to go to the Willy Wonka chocolate factory. I got a golden ticket.
You ain't got none. 50. You would have gone in behind 49 other men. So, you're okay with your penis interacting with another man's penis and body hole? Seriously. What kind of... What a word announcing?
I got an STI up on my dick. That's exactly what you're gonna need to be saying to your motherfucking doctor, because why the hell would you want to be one of 50 going up this lady's chocolate starfish?
That man pulls that penis out of you, a flame is gonna come out, and nobody will ever stick a penis in your butthole again because it will be on fire.
Why is it in there to begin with?
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh hell yeah. Are you ready?
Oh, yes.
How many times do you reckon you've blanked to us?
I mean, I haven't really done it much. I'm still a virgin, so.
Oh, what?
This gotta be
No
fake.
way.
No. This gotta be fake. This has to be 100% fake.
So let me get this straight. You decided to lose your virginity by way of attending a 50-person
Man has
anal
no pride in
gangbang
himself.
of 2 professional harlots, unmasked, And to make matters worse, you informed your co-workers and your family members that you would be participating in these activities?
My entire job, they all know this. My family knows this shit, so.
Hell yeah!
This is definitely true.
Making the mom and dad proud.
Oh, fuck yeah.
No one's telling their co-workers nothing. Can you go make whatever?
You filthy motherfucker! This man needs to be excoriated, eviscerated, eliminated expeditiously. What's the matter with you, Chris? Chris!
I forget he does that.
Here comes the United States champion, Chris Benoit.
He's not going to do what I think, is he?
Chris Benoit.
16-foot.
See, the thing is, after they made that documentary, right, and you saw her crying at the end, and then you saw her do the collaboration alongside Bonnie Blue, I went on the record and I said, I don't think she really got the heart in the game to really be this whore out here. Bonnie Blue, that's a different story. You can see in the eyes, it's already gone. There's no innocence that remains. Lily Phillips doing everything in her power to go and prove me wrong. And as far as I'm concerned, my hands in the air, I'm done, fam. Shorty's a full-on Hall of Fame whore, and that's where she's gonna be. And I can at least give a bit of appreciation out there to the whores of the world who go out there and own it. Listen, if this wasn't a situation to where somebody out there doing that legitimately because they want to do it, and furthermore, obviously they getting paid for it, there's some motherfuckers who out here whoring for free, not getting a goddamn thing back, wishing.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is what we call lack of ambition. I do not condone whoring, but Jesus, there's some people out here doing it and don't have nothing. If you're gonna go out the dark side, at least have some ambition to get something proper all right. Otherwise, y'all need Jesus. Seriously.
That they possibly found a way to go and monetize it. I can give a little bit of credit to the harlot there, but still, it's a situation to where why is it that anytime that your name comes across my motherfucking desk, you doing something absolutely wild? Do you have no form of concern for your health? There's no need for me to continue to plead for you to proceed with any form of caution, because clearly you throwing caution to the wind. 50 random motherfuckers just pull up to go and stick it up your doggone ass, and to make matters worse, the friend or collaborator, if you will, alongside her, who's, I would assume, trying to become the third next to Bonnie Blue and Lily Phillips for doing the most whorish things in 2025. Shorty got rammed so motherfucking hard, she had to get her butthole surgically repaired.
You didn't say that. Tell me you did not just say that.
Hey guys, come with me today to have reconstructive surgery on my back door. And you may be wondering, how did I get myself into this situation? You see, I thought it would be a fun idea to let 50 guys in my back door, along with my friend Lily Phillips, because, you know, we like to do things that are crazy. But with that being said, I did a number on that back door. Not only that, but I've been doing this for a really long time. So I've been doing it for almost 21 years because I'm almost 37. So yeah, do the math.
Again, another reason why I still don't believe this. You have to do reconstructive surgery on your butt. But you had the time to make a video, playfully walk up and down and do all sort of something on your way there. Unless there's a different type of woman or person built out there, I do not see no one doing that, much less walking normal. How? This is why I'm saying it can't be real. I refuse to believe it. You're not that peppy and you have to do reconstructive surgery in your ass. It don't make no sense.
I've been doing it for a really long time.
Walking normal.
Hold on, whoa,
Walking
whoa,
normal.
whoa.
Nothing's wrong.
Whoa. You're almost 37. You've been doing this 21 years.
Something out of.
You started doing adult content when you were 16?
It's not far-fetched. I'm gonna be honest. Somebody before 18, them exposed to some stuff what them shouldn't be exposed to. It's life. Shit. It happens.
I recognize the age of consent is different in different locations. In the States, primarily it's 18. There's different states in which it's 16, but whatever the case just so happens to be. Shorty verbally said she's almost 37. saying that you was in the industry for 21 years would signify you do the math from 36 back 21 years. That puts you at 15.
Again, it is not surprising because some females are very fast. I've been in school with females that they were just one night away from having a kid. They are well exposed. There are so many well exposed. The age of consent does not matter in that case because some of them just out and about like that. No pride, no care, no, I don't know what the case be. Now, I know some people, if I have to think of it from a mental standpoint, some persons would have to be, there's like a lack of love in the home or abuse or something that cause it, or sometimes they're just worried. They're just worried. So the age of consent, your son, don't really even matter that much.
You're a minor. Where were your parents? If they weren't around, where was your guardian? If you didn't have one, you're still a victim.
Pretty much.
And moreover, you're damaged.
Pretty much.
And here you are, continuing to perpetuate the cycle.
Now, I want somebody in the comment section to tell me who either experienced it genuinely or know people. Is it a case that they don't know how to resolve, how to move on from it? Is it that them get so damaged and so used to it that this happened to me, I don't want it to happen to me, them can't move on from it, them continue with it? I need someone to properly explain this to me because I somewhat understand it, but I somewhat don't understand it.
Because although boasting and promoting the lifestyle that this life of work just so happens to, grace you and grant you, essentially, by proxy, is trying to galvanize the audience, those little girls, to possibly go in that direction. If we take a look at statistics just from within the United States, I don't know what it's like in the UK, but just within the United States, 10% of women between 18 and 24 have an OnlyFans account.
Damn.
10%.
That's not good.
10%. 10%. 10%.
World's coming to an end.
So I am about 36-ish hours post surgery, and we'll just say that a bum hole. I can't bend down because when I get up, it feels like everything's gonna tear down there, and I've been taking a laxative like the nurse instructed me to, and I still have not gone because I'm still afraid to push.
A few moments later.
So I wanted to check in. I am about 1 week post-op, and the only thing that has really changed is that there's not as much bleeding, but it is kind of sensitive down there, and it's like I want to itch it because it's at that stage where it can get kind of itchy from the incisions and the stitches. It's causing irritation, so it's making me want to scratch it, and I don't want to scratch it, so I'm trying.
Bro, I was talking so calmly. Like that is the idea alone.
Trying not to walk around too much because I think that's rubbing against it and making it irritated, and I don't want to cause any of the it to like affect the healing, so I'm getting a little emotional because it's like I'm just so done with this recovery. I know it's only been like a week, but there's like so much content I want to do, but I can't do it. I'm very limited to what I can do right now, and there's so many things that I want to get done and I can't do them. Like I physically can't do them. Like I wanted to do the nursing home stuff and I can't do it because I have to do stuff with the guys, and I'm not going to just show up at a nursing home and just take videos and pretend like I did stuff. So I really just want to hurry up and get to April so I can get to these nursing homes. And
well, I can change that in a hurry.
This harlot getting emotional, not because she done had her asshole torn wide open, but because she can't get back to filming the cock carousel videos at nursing homes for motherfuckers who on their last legs and need blue diamonds in order to get an erection. What's wrong with these whores? What is wrong with these whores? And then this harlot got the audacity to make a post saying that she's fully healed and ready for action.
Hell no!
Ma'am, you couldn't take a shit for nearly a month without the help of a laxative. When Shorty finally released her bowels and defecated on top of the toilet, she probably had
unlimited diarrhea. Unlimited.
I would love to say let's bring back shame, but to be honest with you, there's really nothing that can be done at this point. With the advent of social media and now situations to where these hard
No. I disagree. There are actions have consequences. You want to bring back shame? Okay. Bring back shame, you have to invent consequences. The problem with social media today is people can do and do anything without no form of consequences reaching them. Oh no, you reintroduce consequence back into people's lives, they will think twice before they do what they did the last time to get that level of wrath. There needs to be consequences.
It's being pushed into superstardom off the back of laying on their back. You really can't slow it down. You got dudes legitimately stepping out on their families willfully to go and participate in these acts on camera. You see, in the past, individuals will always have forms of infidelity, but it was never at this particular kind of level, at least to my estimation, to where somebody would willfully, in a post-sex interview, I guess, willfully say, man, listen, I stepped out on the missus, but she cool with it.
Are you single? No.
Hold on, if he is cool with it, why is his face masked up? If it's not cool, why masked up? Why are you masked up? Nah, man, wear it out, man. Make she see it, man. Make she know, man. You don't need to mask up nothing. Come on. You're big. You two both of them agreed to this. It works out, didn't it? She's in a plate.
Is she aware of your hair? Good. She said you hair.
Yeah. Then why
I
you
love
have the
that.
mask
I love
on?
that. She's a cool girlfriend or wife.
Yeah.
I love that.
Why you
So
got the mask
you
on?
post these kind of events often?
Yeah.
Why you got the mask on?
Right, well, we've got another veteran on our hands. He knows what he's doing.
And just like the statistic I named earlier, where I think I said 18 to 25, it's actually 18 to 24, where 10% of women just so happen to have an OnlyFans account between that range. Best believe it's not going to be filled with nothing but incels who just so happen to be subscribers. I can almost guarantee you the bulk share of the subscriptions come from individuals in relationships and marriages. I can guarantee you that. So when you see this platoon of 50 dudes who's ready to enter into the back door, I can almost guarantee there's a strong percentage amongst them who just so happen to be in a relationship.
Of course they are.
And I can promise you, of that group that happens to be in the relationship, maybe this might be the only dude who's honest about being in one, and let alone had the conversation with his significant other about attending this here event. Because it's really no different than being a swinger, only on a completely different degree. Because you go to a doggone cruise, you put that, what is it, the pineapple or the peach on the door to signify that you down for anything. You usually go into those situations maybe not knowing who the other individual just so happens to be, but I would assume there's some form of structure to where there's a checks and balances to make sure that the individuals that you're dealing with at least are clean, if you will. But I don't know how that culture is. Individuals who just so happen to indulge in swinging, maybe you can let us all get educated by you in the comment section. But in a situation to where 50 random dudes just pull up to go inside the back door, and based on what we saw from Lily Phillips prior, to where there really is no sort of background check or health check, and you're literally putting your health at risk. Well, this is 110% disgusting.
This here is the aftermath. My makeup, Jesus Christ. Also, look at this. My hair sticking to my face.
All of that just for some few cash. You can't get a job anywhere.
Oh, I know, we've actually got a face mask on. Guess what just happened to us?
And it's something you're proud of?
But they ain't slowing down whatsoever. Immediately promoting an event for next week.
Can you guess what meme I'm meant to recreate? Is this your first time doing Backdoor?
Oh no, I'm pretty experienced.
Oh wow.
You don't want to have.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, I've experienced with her.
Oh, so you come to these things quite often?
Oh yeah, that's the best party.
This is starting to get a bit out of hand, bro, because there's whores and then there's whatever the fuck these harlots just so happen to be on. It's not even about the motherfucking content no more. At this point, it's an ego stroke to see who can do the most outlandish shit. From Bonnie Blue sleeping with over 1,000 dudes in 12 hours, then to Lily Phillips taking 50 plus dudes with this other lady in the back door, going over to motherfucking nursing homes and sleeping with these elderly motherfuckers. It's only a matter of time before somebody make content about going to hospice and giving somebody their last nut before they mess around and pass away. I wouldn't be surprised if they mess around and start fucking skeletons in a damn cemetery. By December, somebody might mess around and hop on a goddamn space shuttle, go up to Mars and try to be the first person to fuck up there. It's getting absolutely ludicrous, bruh. It really is. And to all the motherfucking dudes who just so happen to continually participate and support this particular kind of content, y'all the real motherfucking problems, bro. Because despite the fact that you got 10% of the population, female population between 18 and 24 who just so happen to have OnlyFans account, you got like 80 motherfucking percent of the motherfucking subscribers just so happen to be y'all motherfuckers. Dudes, that is, bro. Y'all need to be dealt with. And for every other motherfucker who pulled up to this goddamn 50 dude gangbang situation, y'all need to be suplexed and choked out expeditiously, especially the motherfuckers who ain't have no damn mask on. Because the dude who was waving his shit as if he had a golden ticket, I may have put the spotlight on you, but I seen about 4 or 5 motherfuckers who had their face exposed as well. And every single one of y'all need to get a motherfucking choke slam from hell.
Y'all ain't got no ambition.
It's going up for a right toss. Choke slam.
Well, guys, that was Chiseled Adonis informing us about Lily Pond's activities. And apparently this ain't the first time. So she's done this a lot, which is crazy to think of. And it's sad that there are people out there doing this. There are people out there doing this for money. There are people out there who have been abused and doing this. For anybody who's watching this and if you've been through this abuse, you don't have to. You can get help from someone somewhere. There has to be someone. You don't have to. If it requires police to get involved, sure. But you don't have to go through this. It's not worth it. Not for the fame or money or nothing like that. It's just not worth it. But yeah, guys, that's my reaction. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. I will see you all next time.